He was just working overtime that night, but didn't expect to stumble upon a murder scene. Tom hid in the corner, too scared to move, until the killer dragged the body away. He hurriedly ran into a nearby bathroom, but the company's security guard was lying there. It seemed the killer had already killed him. Tom immediately checked, but accidentally triggered the flush switch. Fearing the killer would hear the noise, Tom quickly closed the door, then stepped on the body. But before he could steady himself, the killer entered the bathroom. Tom panicked, but the killer walked straight to the sink. Tom carefully jumped down. Before the killer came in, he hid in another stall, but suddenly the infrared light turned on. With no time left, Tom triggered the flush switch along with the killer. Then the killer left the bathroom. Hearing no sound outside, Tom hurriedly escaped, but as soon as he opened the door, he bumped into another colleague working overtime. Tom immediately told him about what had happened. Then the two went to the elevator, hoping to escape, but they found the elevator was turned off. So they went to the emergency exit, only to find it was locked by the killer. With all paths blocked, they had no choice but to return to the office. Tom told his colleague to use the computer to call the police, and went back to his desk to grab his phone. But the next second he saw the killer walking toward him. Before he could turn off the computer, the killer had already arrived. Watching the killer slowly approach the lit computer, the two hiding under the desk were terrified. Luckily, the killer didn't notice. After turning off the computer, he left. Once the killer was far enough away, the two cautiously poked their heads out. They ran in the opposite direction. Tom then remembered the boss was still in the office, so he told his colleague to find a way to call the police, while he went to inform the boss. But when he arrived at the boss's office, he found it empty. On the other side, his colleague found his phone, but the first thing he did was call his wife. As soon as the call connected, the killer was already standing behind him.